Bergerak bersama Dinas Penanaman Modal.
Om Swastiastu, dalam rangka membangun dan mengembangkan pusat-pusat perekonomian baru sesuai visi Nangun Sarketi Loko Bali melalui pola pembangunan semesta berencana menuju Bali era baru, kami dari DPM PTSP Provinsi Bali selalu berinovasi untuk mengembangkan potensi yang ada. Saat ini kami sedang membuat video potensi investasi berupa tenun ikat tradisional Bali dan lahan. Kami berharap dengan ditayangkannya video ini dapat menarik minat investor untuk menanamkan modalnya di Bali. Demikian, terima kasih. Om Santi 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 Om.
The island of Bali, known as the Island of the Gods, among thousands of islands in the Indonesian archipelago, is very famous for its cultural heritage and rituals, as the foundation of daily life. Bali as an island with various local wisdoms, has begun to strengthen its identity in marketing its tourism potential based on community, culture and nature conservation, based on the Nangan Sad Kurti Loka Bali concept. The government's efforts to introduce the potential of the region to be developed more advanced and provide more benefits to the people on the island of Bali, by opening the widest possible cooperation with all potential investors to be able to invest in Bali. The concept of investment cooperation is based on the concepts that have been stated in the main policies of the Bali provincial government in accordance with Bung Karno's Trisakti principles: political sovereignty, economic independence, and culture of natural personality through a comprehensive, planned, targeted, and integrated development pattern within the state framework. Unity of the Republic of Indonesia based on the values of Pancasila. Bali consists of 9 regencies and cities that have unique and superior regional potentials to be developed and collaborated in investment, to be able to develop more professionally and provide more benefits for the people in Bali.
Bergerak bersama Dinas Penanaman
Jembrana Regency is one of 9 regencies and cities in the province of Bali, located in the western part of the island of Bali. The area of Jembrana is 841,800 square kilometers or 14.96% of the total area of the island of Bali. In addition to the main potential in the agricultural sector, Jembrana also has cultural and natural potential to support the development of various tourism accommodations. Hondik Wisata and Restaurant in Manustutu Village, Malaya District, Jembrana Regency.
Nah, Titiang punya lahan 1,5 hektar siap untuk diinvestasikan selama 25-30 tahun dan bisa diperpanjang lagi. Adapun pembangunan yang akan kami laksanakan di sini adalah berupa pembangunan villa, hotel, dan tempat-tempat penginapan yang lain yang mampu rasanya untuk pengembangan penerimaan wisata asing.
Adapun atraksi yang kami bisa kembangkan di sini untuk daya tarik wisata adalah seni budaya warisan nenek moyang, mekepung darat, mekepung lampit, jegok mebarung, kendang mebarung, dan lain sebagainya.
Dinas Penanaman Modal dan Pelayanan Terpadu.
Jadi kalau di atraksi otomotif di sini ada wisata adventure mobil, wisata adventure motor, fun dan ekstrim.
Pada dasarnya kami masyarakat Manustutu sangat mendukung adanya investasi yang masuk di desa kami, sehingga desa kami dapat tumbuh dan berkembang dari segi ekonomi, dan masyarakat lokal juga khususnya generasi muda mendapatkan pekerjaan di sektor pariwisata dari investasi yang masuk ke desa kami.
The plan to build a tourist lodge and restaurant in the village of Manustutu is supported by the existence of potential attractions and nature as a tourist attraction.
Provinsi Bali. Bergerak bersama Dinas Penanaman Modal dan Pelayanan
Data Village, a Bang Karangasem sub-district, which has an area of 36.74 square kilometers. There is a cotton production house, a cotton plant center, because this area is strongly supported by an adequate land structure so that cotton can thrive and flower quickly. The development of cotton plant centers is one of the efforts made to strengthen the agricultural and plantation sectors in the village of Daerah.
Om Swastiastu, Titiang Ketua Kelompok Mertasari Bulakan Desa Datah, Camat Abang, Kabupaten Karangasem. Titiang mantan, titiang wilahan waniki nandur 60 hari, titiang nunas ring bapak sana mengikuti titiang bantuan punika nunas bantuan merupa punika penyimpanan kapas punika kalau kita tunas masalah pemasarannya nanti kalau sudah ada penangkuannya di sini tolong itu proses pemasarannya supaya sesuai Pak, sesuai pasarnya. Seperti sekarang ini masanya masih Pak, ada harganya itu.
The development of the ikat weaving industry has made this cotton plantation much needed for its development to be bigger and able to support ikat craftsmen not only in Karangasem, but also throughout Bali.
Provinsi Bali. Bergerak bersama Dinas Penanaman
Bangli Regency, which is very famous for the charm of Mount Bacur. It has always been the main destination for tourists to visit the Kintamani area.
Kabupaten Bangli berada di tengah-tengah Pulau Bali, di mana otomatis tidak memiliki laut, dan kami berada di daerah pegunungan, memiliki Gunung Batur yang berdiri megah dan ditari oleh Danau Batur yang begitu luas. Potensi yang ada di Kabupaten Bangli sangat beragam, baik dari potensi alam maupun potensi kerajinan dan lain sebagainya. Secara luas, lahan yang berada di Kabupaten Bangli merupakan lahan perkebunan dan pertanian. Potensi alam yang kami miliki, khususnya di Kintamani, pada saat ini sudah berkembang pesat, terutama untuk kegiatan akomodasi pariwisata seperti kopi shop, glamping, sudah berdiri berjamuran di sekitar kaldera Gunung Batur.
The community and tourism actors with government support still interest to develop Bacur and Kintamani destinations in accordance with the great potential they have. The existence of hot springs that are still available to support the development of hot spring tourism that has developed, as well as various sites for camping which are in great demand by domestic and foreign tourists.
Kami harapkan para investor untuk ikut berkontribusi membangun Bangli, menginvestasikan modalnya di Bangli yang sudah barang tentu ke depan yakin kami dengan potensi yang dimiliki akan mampu memberikan hasil dan kontribusi sesuai dengan harapan kita.
Bacur tourism has a very big opportunity to collaborate with various investors to provide more benefits to the village and community.
Bergerak bersama Dinas Penanaman Modal dan Pelayanan.
Jatilui village, which is located in the Penebel sub-district, has an area of approximately 22 square kilometers. With the natural potential of rice fields that have been recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage, and as one of the rice-producing villages in Bali.
Yang mengelola beras merah mulai dari produksi sampai dengan pengolahan, yang mana beras merah menjadi ikon Subak Jatilui. Beras merah memang sangat bagus untuk kesehatan, yang dalam hal ini adalah pertanian organik di Subak Jatilui.
In its development, the Jatilui community has a production house that is developing, especially a producer of brown rice which can be processed into various processed rice products such as brown rice tea, brown rice noodles, and red rice pizza ingredients. The construction of this red rice production house has an important role in supporting the sustainability of brown rice supply to various target markets, to various levels of society in Bali and to international consumers.
Mungkin di satu sisi karena nilai jualnya cukup tinggi, jadi itu merupakan suatu kendala di dalam pemasaran beras merah. Di Subak Jatiluwe curah hujannya cukup tinggi, jadi pengering itu sangat kami butuhkan untuk hasil nilai gabah yang bagus. Mudah-mudahan ada investor yang mau membantu kita di sini di dalam pengembangan produksi beras merah, tentunya akan menambah nilai jual petani yang ada di Subak Jatiluwe.
However, in the process of its development, this production house opens the door for capital investors to work together so that this production house can have more value not only in terms of production, but also distribution, as well as the development of supporting accommodation such as restaurants and meeting rooms in the production house area, which very beautiful and natural in terms of layout in Jatiluwe.
Harapan kami investor mau mengembangkan produksi beras merah maupun ruang lingkup daripada kinerja negeri.
Provinsi Bali bergerak bersama Dinas Penanaman Modal dan Pelayanan Terpadu
The
satu
House for the
pintu.
Production of Ant Sugar Gula Semet, investment in the home business of producing sugar semet in the village of Besan, which is located in the Dawan Subdistrict, Klungkun Regency. This village has an area of 5.6 square kilometers where most of the people's livelihoods depend on agriculture. One of the agricultural commodities produced is coconut tree, which will be taken from the juice to be used as the basic material for making ant sugar, typical of the village of Besan. Besan village is one of the villages whose residents make a living as a producer of ant sugar, with the main raw material being sapped from coconut trees.
Kami selaku petani usaha gula semut di sini, kami membutuhkan bantuan peralatan untuk proses gula semut ini,
which is traditionally processed to make brown sugar in powder or crystal form. This sugar can be used as a substitute for white sugar and contains a number of health benefits.
Samping itu juga mohon bagian instansi semuanya untuk memberikan pemasaran dan bantuan bagi kami untuk menjalankan proses gula semut ini. Mudah-mudahan ada manfaat di kelompok kami.
One of which is having low glycemic and glucose levels, making it good for people with diabetes and obesity.
Pelayanan terpadu Provinsi Bali bergerak bersama Dinas Penanaman Modal.
Gianyar Regency is known as the center of culture and a very developed tourism industry in Bali. They to improve and develop various tourism alternatives to be able to present various choices of destinations and tourism activities in Gianyar. The development of tourism in Payangan district, in the traditional village of Pailan, Kota village, is an alternative to the potential for community and environmental-based tourism development.
Nah, adapun luas bumi perkemahan Pujaksari ini sekitar 60 are. Fasilitas juga yang sudah kita miliki, yang pertama sudah dibangun wantilan, ada dapur, toilet, investasi yang kami harapkan adanya penambahan fasilitas.
Exploring the various potentials of natural beauty in this village can make it a tourism center for healing, trekking and yoga.
Selain itu, kita ada salah satunya menunjang keberadaan bumi perkemahan Pujaksari, yaitu adanya kebun raya Gianyar dan jembatan kuning. Nah, itu kami juga menginginkan adanya sepeda listrik untuk mengakses kedua lokasi tersebut. Kami menginginkan dibangunnya tempat tenda yang semi permanen, bisa untuk menginap para rombongan sekeluarga seperti itu. Selain perkemahan juga kita juga ingin juga punya fasilitas lain kalau berwisata sehari ke sini, biar banyak hal yang dapat dipelajari dan melakukan aktivitas. Nah, di sini mungkin untuk swing atau bikin anjungan untuk coffee break itu kayaknya cukup menarik karena pemandangan view-nya masih hutan alami.
Beautiful countryside and very beautiful nature make this object called Kota Eco Park very worthy to be developed, with a commitment to work with all parties to realize this eco park as one of the alternative destinations in Gianyar Regency.
Provinsi Bali bergerak bersama.
Creative and Innovation Hub as a supporter of techno-tourism in the Serangan Island area of Denpasar City, as one of the supporters of the concept of sustainable tourism. The Kura-Kura Island area is prepared to be a showcase for the development of the Bali Smart Island.
Di saat mentari menampakkan sinarnya, persiapkan hati untuk bekerja, meningkatkan pelayanan publik terpadu, mudah serta cepat, transparan dan pasti. Dan tunggu apa lagi? Ayo satukan visi, namun sakerti loka Bali, membangun Bali.
In the form of a creative and techno-hub investment project proposal model, as a center for innovation and creativity, including other supporting facilities.
Dan tepat Dinas Penanaman Modal dan Pelayanan Terpadu satu pintu.
The facilities in it include a co-working space, open stage and bar restaurant, art gallery, exhibition of creative products and SMEs and other public services. The revenue is predicted to come from the sale of food and beverages, revenue from cinema rental, stage event, rental of art stands and creative products. Not all of the 5 hectares land will be built because the creative and techno hub concept will be surrounded by green open spaces filled with various trees.
Provinsi Bali bergerak bersama Dinas Penanaman
Paharakan
Modal.
Village, located on the northwest side of Bali Island of Jeragik District, Buleleng Regency. In this area, the project, Paharakan Beach Tourism Area, is planned to be built. The development of tourist areas with a land area of about 150 hectares. In areas that still lack network and infrastructure support, of course, requires various maximum considerations. Packaging the identity of natural tourism and sustainable environmental conservation is an idea that is presented as a priority in building the image of a tourism area in Paharakan Village. This area is very appropriate to be developed with nautical, environmentally friendly, and sport themes.
Provinsi Bali